Hey everybody, Steve here. It's been a couple weeks since my last video. I've been wanting to get one put out and just haven't gotten there. So this is actually probably going to be a couple different videos because I found out that my phone has limits on video size. So I had done one and it came out very chopped up, so we're going to do this in sections. So this is going to be part 1 of 3, we'll call it. And we're going to start out with things that came out of D23 about Disney that has me very excited. Then next video I'm going to have a couple of movie reviews on some movies I saw today. And then I'm going to do a third video. It's going to be update about stuff going on with the family. So you can pick one or all all of my videos to watch as your mood hits you. Want to cover decent amount of information that just haven't taken the time to do lately. Life has hit us pretty hard in the face. So we've been dealing with a lot of stuff outside of our norm. Let's start with the D23 stuff, all the Disney related things that came out of the D23 convention that happened not this weekend but the last weekend. And they covered some interesting things that are going to happen in the parks. I'm going to break it down by park on the things that really caught my attention. More stuff was announced, but these are the big ones that I thought were really cool. So we'll start at the Magic Kingdom. And one of the biggest announcements was that they're going to have a Tron ride. And so that's going to be like the one in Shanghai at one of their new parks that's been a big hit over there. And now we're going to get it here, which is awesome. And the rumor before the con was that it was going to replace the Speedway. This was proven to be false. Oh, there's Baker. He's my boy. It's my little baby. So Speedway is going to stay, and the Tron ride is going to go next to Space Mountain, which is cool. So we're not losing anything. We're just gaining, which is awesome. Looks like a lot of fun. You can check out videos online all over the place with show you what the Tron ride is going to look like, which I would recommend. The other announcement that I thought was pretty cool is that they're going to have a new theater in Main Street in the Magic Kingdom. And they haven't announced where exactly or what it's going to be for. I'm hoping it's a video, they show some kind of movie about Walt, because I feel like he's gotten forgotten, which is strange because it's Walt Disney World. And so you think they'd really focus on making sure everybody had the history of the man who brought this all about. Which, as hat shows, I'm a huge fan. So hopefully they'll have something relating to Walt and his life, and that would be cool. So more information on that when they break it. And let's head over to Epcot. Some of the announcements for over there. One of the announcements is that they're going to have a space-themed restaurant that's going to be next to Mission Space. And when you go in, it's going to have, the windows are going to be all space vistas, so that you're seeing, the mock-up that they showed had an astronaut floating outside the window. So it could be really cool on what they decide to put up there. So I'm excited to see that. Ellen's Energy Adventure is going to be going bye-bye in just a few weeks now. Then they're going to make that into a Guardians of the Galaxy themed ride. Haven't given details exactly what they're doing with it, but that should be cool. Hopefully they're going to keep it somewhat educational, like Ellen's was, where she talked about the different fuels and where we get our energy from. They've said that it's going to stay in the theme of Epcot, so hopefully it stays educational, because I feel like they've gotten away from that a bit, and it'd be nice for them to get back to it. Then you've got the next big announcement was that the Ratatouille ride that they have in Disneyland Paris, that's a huge hit. And again, there's lots of videos online. I suggest checking that out too. But they're going to be bringing that to France in the World Showcase. And again, nothing's going to be taken out. It's just going to be an addition, because they've got plenty of room out there. And so that's cool. Very excited to see that one too. And the last big announcement, China is going to be getting a new movie. Right now they have a 360-degree movie, which is amazing to watch. And they've said that this is going to be a new seamless and high definition film. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. And so excited to see that too. Then over at Hollywood Studios, they had already announced the Star Wars land that they're building out there and the Toy Story land. They announced that Toy Story is going to be opening next year in summer. No specific date, but at least that's a little bit closer so we know what's going on there. And then Star Wars, there have been updates online of people trying to get videos and showing how the building's been proceeding and everything. And at the D23 conference, one of the big things they showed was they had a full model mock-up of what the park is going to be. And it looks amazing. It looks huge. And they have a big bay that has the Millennium Falcon where that ride's going to be. And judging from the size proportions that they showed with their little people mock-ups in the park model, it really looks like it's going to be a big place. And they've talked about how it is going to be fully immersive, that what you do in the parks, how you do on the Millennium Falcon ride or different interactions you have, that is going to affect your reputation, and the cast members will be reacting to that. It's going to be saved on your Magic Band, and so then as you're going around the parks, you'll get all sorts of different interactions. So it's going to be a lot more individualized, which is pretty cool, and it's neat that you're going to be able to affect your own park experience with cast members, which I think is amazing. It seems very lofty. I hope it rolls out as good as how they're saying it's going to be. But so that's awesome. And then what I think is some of the biggest news, they've also announced and they verified the rumor that there is going to be a Star Wars hotel. And it is also going to be immersive. When you get to the hotel, it is going to take you to a space station experience, and that you are going to be out in space. The windows are all going to be showing space scenes, and your interaction with cast members there and the things you do in your hotel are also going to affect what happens in the parks. They were saying that you can get missions, that you've got to go do certain things, and so that'll help out, affecting your reputation. It's very excited. It seems crazy that they're going to be able to pull off such a huge interactivity that's never been seen before on this scale. So I am hoping it's even half as good as what they say it's going to be, because that would be amazing. So I can't wait to see what happens there. Yeah, so those are the big announcements as far as the D23 convention goes. And so we're going to see how that all goes along. And Baker wanted to say hi. Hi, Baker. Yay. That's my little boy. But we'll see what happens. So that is the Disney stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to end this video here because I see that my time is going to be running out on how much space I have. So we'll get this out there, and hopefully we'll have a interruption-free video for the for the next bit. But I will see you guys a little bit later. All right, have a good one.